In this video I will be making this dragon pendant featuring a faceted crystal. My base wire is 20 gauge or 0.8mm. The length is 14 inches or 35.5 centimeters. Find the middle of the wire and make a sharp bend. From the bend, measure 1/4 inch or 7mm. At the marks, bend the wires outwards to approximately 45 degrees. This is a 5mm or 3/16 inch faceted glass crystal. I am using the setting on my pliers that is slightly smaller than my crystal. Bend the wires part way around the pliers. The side wires should overlap the edge of the stone. Where the wires cross over each other, bend them straight. Bend the straight wires underneath the shaped wires. My weaving wire is 30 gauge or 0.2mm. This piece is 12 inches or 30 centimeters. Find the middle of the weaving wire. Wrap the middle of the weaving wire a couple of times around both wires at the bend. Separate the straight wires and shape them to match the shape above. Wrap the weaving wires around the lower shaped wires. Use one half of the weaving wire for the top wire and the other half for the lower wire. I have wrapped the wires up to the bend. Lift the upper part slightly so that you can slot the crystal into position. Push the wires down firmly, trapping the stone between the top and bottom sections. To fully secure the crystal, wrap the weaving wire twice around both the top and bottom wires. Now wrap twice around both of the bottom wires, finishing with the weaving wire trapped between the two base wires. Repeat with the other weaving wire. Remove the excess weaving wire. Take the lower wires and bend them upwards. Measure along the wire for 1 inch or 25 millimeters. At the marks, make a tight inward bend. Bend the wires back out again. Make a gentle bend halfway along this top wire. Bend the wires back alongside the top wires. Where the top wire starts to bend, make a soft outwards bend in the lower wire so that it is approximately a 90-degree angle. Measure along the wire for half an inch or 13 millimeters. Make a sharp inwards bend in the wire. Make a soft outwards bend in line with the previous bend. Measure along the wire for half an inch or 13 millimeters. Make a tight bend at the marks. Make a soft bend in line with the previous bend. I am starting my weaving at the top of the body part of the dragon. This piece of weaving wire is 30 inches or 76 centimeters. Start with the weaving wire between the wires below the dragon's head. Wrap twice around one side of the wire, then wrap twice around the other side. This is a small area, so it is difficult for me to demonstrate the weave properly, but you will be able to see it more clearly when I get to the tail. I have reached the bend in the wire. I will now remove the tail of the weaving wire. I will now connect the tail wire by wrapping twice around the straight wire and the bend in the body wire. Do the same with the other straight wire. Use the same weave for the tail as the body. Wrap twice around one wire. Wrap twice around the other wire. Continue the weave, slowly bringing the wires together. As you weave, start adding some shape to the dragon's tail. You can make the dragon's tail as bendy or as straight as you like. When you are happy with the shape, cut the bare wire to 3/8 of an inch or 1 centimetre. Bend the cut ends into small loops. Make sure that the weaving wire is securely trapped between the two base wires and remove the excess. I have filled the first part of the wings. You will need approximately 25 inches or 64 centimeters of weaving wire. Fill the wing sections using the exact same weaving pattern as before. Take the tail of the weaving wire and run it along the side of one of the base wires. As you weave, wrap over the weaving wire tail. This will trap the end of your weaving wire inside the weave and so avoiding any snagging ends. When you have completed around half of the wing, remove the rest of the weaving wire tail. When the wing is complete, you will be able to see a small gap between the layers of weaving wire near the base wires. Take the excess weaving wire and thread it through this gap. Allow the weaving wire to poke back out further along the weave. Now remove the excess weaving wire. Now to turn your dragon into a pendant. Just above the crystal you will notice a gap. I am going to add a couple of jump rings so that I have somewhere for the chain. Alternatively, you could add jump rings to the top of each wing. Thank you for viewing. Please join me for my next video.